Yo, these late nights got me acting a fool. I stepped in on Vavoom, like in the way that I move. I ain't playing around with fools.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
We're back.
With another episode.
Yes, we are. No.
With another episode of Late Nights with Oko and Coco. Episode 17?
Episode 17.
Wow.
My
We
God,
are shooting
today.
a show.
We are shooting a show. We
This
are
is
almost at 20.
This is a thing. People know about it. This is a
People know about it.
this is
People
real.
talk about it.
This is real. It's been a lot going on these last couple weeks. Life has changed a little bit.
Has it?
Well, yeah, I guess kind of. I feel like it. I feel like there's just been a lot going on. But, I see we're back on, Midnight Moonshine?
Yeah.
Watermelon.
Yeah,
We liked this one.
we did like that one. I got it because I had a birthday party. We'll talk about that after you open.
Yes.
But yeah, I'll go open.
Yes. Okay. ASMR for the girls. Oh.
Okay.
All right. And we're getting going. Okay.
Amen.
Amen. I have soda on my face.
Yeah, so we were at...
I don't hear nothing about how I'm ashy later.
Yeah, I don't know why this thing is like this. Wow, it didn't do that the last time.
No, it's because you shook it up on the way up here.
No, I did not.
You must have. It was in your bag. That's what happens to carbonated. That's what happens to carbonated things. Okay. Delish. Yeah, it's good.
It is pretty good though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we were at my birthday party,
Yes, we were at your birthday party.
and
Great times.
one of our listeners was talking about it and saying how I think someone said that they had looked for it and they couldn't find it.
Oh.
And I remember telling them I got it from the liquor store in East LA where I live, Ramirez.
Well,
Who said that? Wasn't you in that conversation?
I was not in that conversation. You were drunk.
No, I didn't make that conversation up.
No, I believe that the conversation happened, but I was not
I got
there.
it.
Midnight Moonshine. Okay, people are checking out, looking for this product on these LA shelves. You should give us a shout out and a call. Okay.
You should.
I got my hair done because
Yeah.
I was looking like a troll, and I am looking at it on the camera and I'm fucking with it.
It looks good.
This top knot is top knot, and niggas I have a lot of hair now.
You do. It's
This
growing.
is a serious bun.
It's growing.
It's man bunning right now. It's man bunning.
You want to shout out your friend?
Oh,
who
yes,
locked
Ty.
your hair? Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you, Ty, for doing my hair. She's a great dancer, Ty Ortiz. She's funny.
Nice.
She's pretty.
She's very pretty.
I mean, she be fleeking my shit. There's always a wonderful black woman in my life to do my hair. I've always had that as an adult.
We talking about some black women centered things today. I like that you said that.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Let's use the segue. Go
All
ahead.
right, let's do, because we did not do Am I Wrong last time because we were a little busier.
Oh yeah, we were a little busy.
So let's do Am I Wrong real quick.
Okay.
This one is about a roommate. This one says, and this one is interesting to me, child. This one says, me and my roommate got into a disagreement because they said they don't like what I cook, as if I don't cook and clean all the food because they refuse to help me do anything.
Okay.
So I decided I'm just cooking for myself, and they got into a huge argument with me and are being extremely petty, like not using the toilet in the kitchen, even though it's I don't even know what that means. I'm reading it as these people say it. So people, don't think that I can't read. These people just can't write. Kitchen, even though it's in the contract. But here's...
What about the kitchen in the contract?
I don't know, but this is... Follow me. Follow why I chose this one. So the person is upset because the person said that the roommate said they don't like their cooking. So when he said, or they or she said that I don't like your cooking, the person said, okay, well, I'm not cooking or cleaning. I guess they just did their part.
Okay, sure.
So here's where it get interesting. They got upset. This roommate went to digging, and I don't know what that means. Besides, this person says that they went to digging, and come to find out, the roommate who don't like my cooking is in a criminal database from his state, and I found out that he's been charged with heinous crimes against kids.
Oh, that's a turn.
But he's not on the registry? Question. And there's another roommate that lived with us that has guns everywhere that's easily accessible. So my question is, would it be wrong for me to put an anonymous tip to the police about living with a felon who has easy access to guns and is not on a registry of being a sex offender?
Ooh.
And this is all because that person said they don't like their cooking.
So you should have shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Stop being rude.
Is it wrong?
Is it wrong? I mean, no, it's not wrong. I don't think that's the right word. Maybe I think I would ask the roommate like what I found out about and then move accordingly, because to anonymously do so is kind of cunt. And
that's the secret about it. That's the dirty part about it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But I think
part.
that's the hurt. That I think it is to be deceptive.
Yeah,
it's not to be straightforward.
I mean, to go in like I wonder what kind of to get into like a big blowout over like you not cooking, and then for you to go Google them and like find out all these things. Like, you don't sound like the best person either.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of them sound great. So I guess I would say, am I wrong? No, but I guess if you do so, I don't know. That's a weird one. What do you think?
I think it's a couple of things. I think the first thing is that for you to, to me is if I get mad with you and then get to looking up your criminal past. Now, someone telling me some tea about your criminality is one thing.
Sure.
But me getting upset with you and looking up your criminal past, not because there are children in the house or because you fucking wailing or playing with my guns, but because you don't like my cooking, that's wrong.
Yeah, I think...
Like, if it was children in the house, and I want to be clear, because I don't want to make it seem... I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just going to say it. This person, they didn't read and say that there were no children. So as much as this person should be on a registry, maybe I'm sure they got neighbors or whatever, or maybe live near a school, similar to that Onika conversation that we were having.
Yeah.
With Megan's Law.
Sure.
This feels like unnecessarily digging.
But maybe they weren't convicted. Maybe they just like took a piss on a playground.
No, this person said heinous.
Yeah.
That's a strong word.
That is a strong word.
Heinous crimes against kids. It's messy. Get help. Get help.
Jesus.
All y'all need help. And it sounds like they live in like a halfway house.
Let's move on to the next topic.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Donald Trump cannot afford his $454 million he needs to raise.
Right.
To put up because I guess in order, so he owes a bunch of bitches money.
Yeah,
he owes New York State money for fucking around with like taxes, and he owes E. Jean Carroll money for assault and defamation.
Yeah.
And he's racked up like almost like a $500 million bill. That's not including his like lawyers or anything like that.
Right.
And he cannot afford, he's asked the judges to put up less money in both cases. I think he has to put up 25. He has to put up 25 for Carroll and asked to put up 100 million for New York. And the judge for New York said no. So Donald, I thought you was rich. What happened?
I don't think those banks are wanting to help him. No shit.
Well, he's also known for not paying people back.
That's the point.
He's known for not paying lawyers, known for reneging on stuff, and he's old. He's gonna die soon. He ain't gonna be around for that long. So I mean, these are a lot of money to loan out, for you to not potentially get it back. And if he dies, it's just, oh, he died.
Oh, he died.
Because that's probably what he's banking on.
You think that's what he's doing?
Yeah, he's just pushing. He's stalling for time.
Well, I mean, I believe Letitia James has given him like 30 days, less than 30 days. So
to come up with that bread.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it at?
And I think the last I heard that they still haven't given him. He's been trying to stall it, but the clock is still ticking.
Yeah, and it's racking up more money every day.
Right.
Pay your bills,
Right.
bitch.
Speaking of Donald, last December, Colorado banned Donald from the ballot for the 2024 election.
Yes, they did.
Well, on Monday, the Supreme Court overturned that decision.
They did.
They did. They said that, quote, states cannot invoke a post-Civil War constitutional provision to keep presidential candidates from appearing on the ballot, end of quote.
I think it should be worth noting that was a unanimous decision.
Yes, it was, and it was a smart decision.
Because it'll be, in 2 minutes that, states are trying to disqualify, southern states are trying to disqualify, liberal candidates.
Right, yeah.
Just for cause. So it was a unanimous decision. I mean, I was trying to figure out how to get Donald to, that was one attempt at like trying to, avoid Donald. I think people will go out and vote.
And what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So I feel like with Donald, the reason that decision was good was because there were other states that were trying to propose like not putting names on ballots, Illinois, Maine, but that ruling overruled all of that.
Sure.
So I think that was a smart decision, which is why I'm sure the justices, it was unanimous, was because the Trump storm is going to end. Like you mentioned his death.
Yeah.
Not outside of his death. Even if he get reelected, his term, he got 4 more years if that happens. And then what happens when one of our people, whoever that person is, gets on a platform? Who's to say that Republicans won't use the same tactics?
Of course.
So I feel like that was a smart decision.
Yeah,
where it's like, no. Be democratic. Put all these people on the ballot. Let the people vote.
I mean, I understand.
I get not wanting Trump on the ballot, but let the people be able to make that decision.
I like your shoes.
Oh yeah, I like these. Just this is a good segue. Just real quick about that, Joe and Trump, which is interesting. A recent poll found that a significant number of adults in the U.S. doubt the mental capabilities of Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Here are these numbers. 6 in 10, 63% of people who they polled said that they are not at all confident in Biden's mental capabilities to serve.
63%?
Yeah.
I mean, he seems pretty sharp, realistically.
In Biden's mental capability to serve effectively. This is where it was interesting, though. 57% said that they felt the same about Trump. So it's interesting to me, and I have this conversation with you and people in my real private life. This just goes to show that I feel like, and it could be the media, clearly I think it's the media, maybe, that there is this idea or that there is this assumption or this perception that Joe Biden is a little more mental fog than Trump.
I mean, Trump's whole thing has been like nicknameification and talking about people and like Sleepy Joe, whatever.
Yeah.
You say that for enough, you hear some shit enough times, you're gonna start to believe it. No, I think Joe's a little sleepy.
Well, we know that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what 80-year-old man ain't a little sleepy?
Right.
Do I think Trump's a little sleepy? Yeah.
And crazy.
Yeah. And
I think that's my biggest issue with Trump. Now, Lord knows, another episode about Joe. But my biggest issue with their mental stuff is not about, obviously, Trump is in worse condition than Joe Biden,
I think it's coming down to the vice presidents, like who these running mates are.
Well, one is Kamala.
Got it. But like, so who, I guess it's really, but like, I think it's really going to come down to like a battle of vice presidents. So it's like, who is Donald going to pick? Because is Donald going to pick some like, is Donald going to pick someone like a Sarah Huckabee Sanders?
She's in the running. She's been her name has been put out there.
Or is he going to choose someone
Tim
like
Scott?
That won't win.
But his name is he's definitely auditioning.
But that won't win.
Vivek
will not win.
He's definitely auditioning.
Will not win.
They claim that I read an article today that said that the list is getting longer and longer with the more he wins primaries. Now that we've gotten beyond some of these Super Tuesdays and stuff, the more we get there, the more the list of people vying for his
spot
for
attention
that
spot.
Attention.
Yeah,
which makes me think of Kristen Sinema, who said today that she's not seeking re-election. So this would be her last term. I don't trust Kristen Sinema.
At all.
So,
And I don't think anyone does.
I don't think so either. I know Democrats and progressives don't.
Democrats and progressives don't, and I think Republicans would be stupid too.
I would agree with that, but I don't even know if she's on Republicans' radar enough.
I would understand more of like a Joe Manchin. That is a dangerous ticket.
Right, but he's let it be known. Well, he said a couple weeks ago that he was not going to run for president, but I haven't heard him say that he wouldn't be on a ticket.
That
with
is
Trump.
Trump and Manchin, dangerous combo. That might do something up against Joe and Kamala.
Yeah. I think that
you know I like Kamala.
I know you like calling that lady that.
I think that's what sounds
That's not
better.
her name though.
I think it's
People say that.
I want it to be blacker, I think.
And so does the white men who, when they fuck up her name, they say Kamala, and it's just them like winking at like, don't listen. We don't have to go by the white man's English when we name our children.
No.
Or pronunciation.
Kamala,
if I fucking tell you my name is Shaquan with 2 Q's
and SHI
and it's spelled with a K, then that's what you call me.
Shaquan.
So I feel like with Kamala, I'm interested in where we are headed with this election, because you mentioned vice presidents. I have a lot of thoughts about Kamala and Joe, and I think we had in the last episode we talked about the possibility of like changing and at the delegation putting somebody else up.
Yeah.
And that's legit have been on my mind since then, because the people are not excited.
If Joe dropped out the race tomorrow, it would be so scandalous. Who would run?
It would be scandalous, but I think the
No, it would be dangerously scandalous. Who would run? It would Kamala?
No, I you know what? I think Kamala coming back to California. I can think she coming back to LA when Joe get out.
Kamala
I don't
versus
think she wanted to be president.
Kamala versus Trump?
I don't think Kamala wanted to be president.
She gonna lose.
Well, yeah, the black woman is going to lose, but I don't think she wants to be president.
Well, I guess maybe it would depend on her running mate.
She does. I don't think she. I think that if it's Gavin Newsom,
if Joe drops out and Kamala runs, Kamala with Gavin, that's like
that's a ticket.
That's a ticket. That's a ticket.
I mean, Kamala with booty.
That's a really blue. That's assuming like. Now, do more states want to be California? Yes. But it's kind of giving like that. Do people want to be like that Ron DeSantis concept? Everyone don't want to be Florida.
Right.
Does everyone want to be California? Probably not. I don't think so. No. California's great.
They want to be deep down because
we make lots of money.
We make lots of money. And there's a freedom and there's a beauty to this state that is undeniable.
That is undeniable.
There's
an entrepreneurship. There's also that. There's also farmer shit. There's also like tech bro shit.
The hillbilly
finance
in Kansas
shit.
Sleeping with their cousin is thinking about Los Angeles.
That's a fact.
That is just the truth.
And we are not thinking about you hillbillies in Kansas.
And God didn't like when I said that, because he said, nigga, you didn't have to say that.
Yeah,
because cars going flying.
No, we aren't thinking about you hillbilly niggas in Kansas. We not.
I mean,
this man bun is man bun.
Yeah, I don't know.
Eat the kids up, okay?
Oh, you know what?
I don't know about you, but when I'm busy, the first thing to go is my apartment, and then my personal grooming, or maybe it's my personal grooming. I think it's my personal grooming first.
Wait.
When I get in my head.
When you get in your head.
Yeah, I'm in my head, and I'll be like, oh man, let me not. Like I'm in my head, and I'm just like, and I skip a shower for the day. And I'm like, and then
you want to tell the people that? You want to know that you skipping showers?
You don't ever skip a shower when you're depressed a little bit?
Not like that. Listen, I'm not making light of that now. If you were depressed and you having a little moment, then
yeah, it happens to me sometimes. I don't know if it happens to you guys.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair. I'm not gonna make light of that.
Move your mic microphone to.
I'm sorry. You guys, people. I'm trying to run this show. Shit, calm down, people. And I ain't even talking to you. I'm talking to these people.
Yes,
I really am trying to make sure we go somewhere here. I have a quick question for you. It's funny.
Sure. Because
we did the politics. I like when we kind of talk about little light stuff.
Yep.
And I never thought I would say that.
Let's do it.
Because I always told you that I wanted more of a deep shit.
Light stuff is nice. Excuse me.
First thing, just some little round, like rapid shit.
Rapid fire. Okay.
Okay. Chris Brown. We
Ooh.
don't talk about Christopher that much.
We don't really because he is
because he's not talking. He's not doing much.
He's all right.
God bless him.
He's doing his little dances on
Chris
tour.
Brown is going on tour.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's doing his little dances on tour.
No, he announced a new tour.
I mean, that's what every time I see, he's just,
Okay.
I feel like Chris Brown's always on
Well,
tour.
he announced a new tour with Money Long.
Okay.
And this person, I may be saying it wrong. I've never heard of. Maybe you can help me. Somebody named Ira Star.
Aria.
Do I know this person?
Cause I'm a fashion killer, yeah. I got much to live
Oh,
on.
no.
Yeah, I've played the song for you before, I think.
Oh, okay. I read it and said, Corey, know what this is.
Yeah, Arya
God
Star.
bless you.
Or Ira Star.
I have no idea. She's
I've been,
pretty.
I've been saying, oh yeah, she's pretty.
You seen her?
She's
She's
like
pretty.
20. She's young.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And the tour is going to be called 11/11.
Sure.
So I think tickets go on sale soon. I was gonna say a date, but it's not necessary.
I don't think I'm going.
You want to go see Chris Brown?
No.
Why not?
I just don't think I want to go see Chris Brown.
Are you not a fan of Chris's music, or
I
is
mean,
it the
Chris Brown has- Chris
politics?
Brown has
Is
some
it
songs.
his
Chris
thing with Rihanna?
Chris Brown, no, it's not his thing with Rihanna. I'm not trying to blame a 19-year-old for things that when they're in their 30s, but
Yeah,
like,
I said that because that is still a legitimate thing that he has
yeah,
to battle.
no, it's not that. I just don't know if Chris Brown is like necessarily an artist that I would go see. Though I've heard that his show is good. I've heard that before.
Well, I think he's really. I mean,
He's talented.
I was going to say he is a bona fide talent.
He's talented for sure.
And I will say, and I don't give him much. I don't think of him much either.
Me either.
But there is a Chris Brown sound.
Oh, wholeheartedly. I actually think the sound has not shifted that much.
I don't think so to his dad, good or bad.
Good or bad.
Yeah.
I don't think he's not the most like, and I like some Chris Brown songs, but like I feel like generally like this he kind of has the same sound. Him, Sierra,
Right.
a couple people.
And I feel like his sound is not risky, meaning like he's not a risk taker.
No,
Like Usher Raymond is a risk taker. To me, I've heard Usher.
Usher
and I
kind of
thought-
Usher songs, which I love the sound.
Yeah.
Also have a similar sound.
You can always tell that it's Usher.
I mean, Usher's voice is specific, but I mean, like Usher did like that one album.
I hate it.
Yeah, most of the
Hate
Usher
it.
fans did. But like
OMG.
but
Hated it.
and that whole album was like EDM type stuff.
Yeah, that's why I said that. To me, that's risky though.
That's a little risky, but Usher always made like pop top chart music and put out an EDM type chart project during the time when EDM was popping and was an emerging sound.
I know someone, and I read this too, but I also know someone who told me this, that every time he was perform OMG at his Vegas residency when it was on, the black people would sit down and he would say, "I know y'all don't like it."
That's funny.
But just bear with me.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, like OMG's like I don't
He
mind.
said, I know
the
y'all
song.
don't like it, niggas.
I don't mind that song.
But it makes me think of how there are black famous songs even with big stars versus like pop songs. Like I feel like that OMG isn't. I didn't feel like Usher was singing to me. I don't know what that was.
He did a white album, like
Right.
a white facing album in 2000, maybe like 11, but that was the
9.
time. Was it 9?
Was it 9? Yeah.
He was a little on the cut of it, but like on like the newer
Mhm.
side of it. But he was like playing with the new sound. That was a new sound, and it didn't really gel with his fan base. It was kind of.
I'm
like,
sure it gained him some people.
maybe.
'Cause
Usher
Are
was
there
pretty
people that like that
popular.
EDM sound?
For sure. I
Yeah.
don't dislike that song. I actually
I
kind of
don't
liked
wanna hear
OMG.
it.
I didn't like that album. That album had a
Yeah.
bunch of shit I didn't like.
I don't want to.
But I like the song.
If you could, you were mentioning me going on vacation soon.
Oh my God. Let's talk about it for a
Yeah, you
second.
wanna
I
tell the
have
people?
been working
Mm-hmm.
my black ass off for weeks and weeks and weeks
True.
and weeks. And y'all don't notice. Maybe y'all notice. Some of y'all notice. I am a vacationer. I love to take me a trip.
Right.
I trip regularly. My passport is stamped up. Okay. Okay, outside in these streets. And I haven't been anywhere since I think my last flight somewhere was to go see Beyonce in July.
Right.
I'm feeling like a real landlocked hoe,
Okay.
and I don't like it. So I'm going on a trip.
All right. Well,
I think I need Mexico.
Mhm.
I need something. You need a vacation too.
Yeah, one day. Well, if you could, if you could fly to any of the following
He
countries.
said, "We're not going to talk about vacations." Go ahead.
Yeah, well, you did it, right?
Well, you whatever. Go
I don't
ahead.
have anything to say. Add to it. Okay, so if you could fly to any of these countries just to eat the food for a week,
Just for the food.
just for the food, which would you choose? A, Italy. B, Jamaica. C, Japan. Or D, China.
It's not China.
Okay, well, hello.
It's not
Hello.
China.
There you go.
I think Japan and China are similar concepts. I'm not going to.
With similar concepts.
Is that sorry? Is that like that's
I
like
got
as if you had said like South Africa? Or
That was similar to
Kenya.
our porn conversation.
Yeah, like those are like similar.
Mhm.
Those are little similar, but like
Thank you guys for liking that little talk. Can I go finish?
I think I would choose. You said Jamaica.
A, Italy. B, Jamaica. C, Japan. D, China.
I think I'm going to Italy because I can cook West Indian shit at my house already.
Yeah, you can. I thought of that with you.
And so the Italians, I want some vodka sauce and I want some cheese and shit. I want some pasta and noodles and wine. It's definitely, the answer is 150% Italy.
I have been known to.
I'm taking a cooking class while I'm there.
Good. I have been known to loudly profess that I do not like Italian food.
Which is ridiculous because it's a lie.
To the point to where, like, any time people have took me to Italian restaurants like yourself, you didn't even tell me we're going there.
Yeah, I was like, we're
You
going to
said
a
we
restaurant.
just might treat. Well, I said, okay, I'll go. I didn't know it was Italian.
Italian.
It was good.
It was great.
But it's easily is B for me, Jamaica.
Sure.
I'm a nigga of habit. I don't want no pasta sauce over no jerk chicken. Now let's be very real.
They're not going to make that in
Jamaica?
No.
They don't make jerk chicken?
Not pasta sauce with it.
No, I mean over. Meaning like I don't want that over no Italy.
Oh, I thought you meant over.
No.
Like,
I mean like trumping.
Got
Absolutely not.
No, some.
You know my
I want some
no.
meat, some spaghetti
No.
and meatballs, and a glass of white wine. Ooh,
Oh,
bitch.
no day do I want Italian food over a chicken leg and rice or gravy. I get you doing that.
Yeah, I make
Not
curry
for
chicken
me.
and grit jerk chicken
Not for me.
and all that at the house.
Not for me.
That's regular.
No.
No, yeah,
You have
definitely
any-
going to Italy.
We had a conversation about
My brother went to China
Recently?
No, when we were in probably a decade ago. But one of the things he said he hated the most was the food.
give a shout out to your brother who had a baby.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
my
but your
brother
first
had a
niece.
baby. I'm a gunkle.
Yes, you are.
I'm a gunkle. I've been waiting for this moment. This was just a couple days ago.
On my birthday.
Yeah, and you and her have the same
we do.
birthday. It was a whole thing. Yeah, like shout out to Lawrence and Chantel because that's super
Can you
super
say the baby
dope.
name or you don't want to?
I don't want to, but I
Perfect.
chose it, bitch.
You did?
I did.
I don't think you haven't even told me that.
So when they
Very
were
nice.
I was like, oh, they were like, if it's a boy, what should we name it? And if it's a girl, what should we name it? I was like, oh, you should name her. If it's a girl, you should name her this.
And
And
they
they
did?
were like, huh, because they had also thought of that name had made it onto a list.
Got it.
My Out the Air had made it onto a list of theirs.
Have you seen photos of her?
Of course.
She's cute.
She's so cute
Sweet,
and
man.
precious and like
So
I'm like, oh, it's a little
sweet.
baby. I'm
I
like a
love that.
gunkle. I
I love
can't
that.
believe it. I will burn down America for her.
That's sweet.
I will.
Love does that.
Yeah, I will.
And children does that.
I will. All of it.
My good friends who have had children over the last couple of years, be it Tiffany or Adrian, it is something. My sister is 12 years younger than me, so more than likely she will have a child before I do. And I could only imagine just that.
Is that
feeling.
more than likely?
More than likely. I mean, that's not to say that I won't become a father, but like if we look at like,
I mean, who's more likely to become a child by the 10-year mark? Is it her or you?
maybe her, because she's like following the tradition of married.
How old is she?
Married. She's 22.
So you think that she'll have a kid by 32 before you'll have a kid by 44?
I do, based upon like her belief system. Not going that deep into it,
Got
but
it.
yeah, I do.
Sure. Okay.
I do, because it's like the progress of life, marriage, children,
Sure.
Jesus, my God.
Gotta have Jesus.
So yeah, I do understand that feeling
Jesus.
of having of being excited.
Jesus. Jesus.
So
Jesus.
Cardi B. Do you listen to her new single?
I listen to like snippets of it
Do
from
you
the
like
internet.
it?
It's okay.
Joe Budden, the podcaster.
He's okay as well.
He's very toxic.
Very mid. Very mid.
Mm-hmm. I mean, listen, we kind of have made the thing with this show. Like we never ever shade podcasts.
No, we don't shade podcasts.
No,
we don't. That we don't do. We don't
shade
really
people,
podcasts.
but we don't shade podcasts.
We do.
So I'm not going to talk about the podcast, but
I've seen some snips. It seems like an interesting podcast.
Oh, definitely, and he's always ranking as like the top. Him and Joe Rogan. You have to look at the last name because you don't fucking know who it is. Joe Rogan or Joe Budden.
Joe and Joe's.
Yeah, so they're popular.
The Joes, the baldy Joes.
Right. Well, he recently said that Cardi B is afraid to drop new material.
She is. That's a good description.
He said that she's afraid. He also said that what he's calling a freestyle, not even a single, whatever.
That's what she called it.
Oh, she called it a freestyle?
She called it a freestyle.
He said that her new freestyle actually was previewed a year ago for some group of people. He said this ain't nothing new off the stove. She is afraid to drop new music. So, wait, the question I have for you as an artist is, do you think that Cardi B what is she afraid of?
Okay, so Cardi B gave us an
If she
album.
is afraid. If.
Drop 2 mixtapes in 6 months. What bitch working as hard as me? So like Cardi B drops lots of music. She records a lot.
Okay.
And that's a known thing. Cardi B doesn't write.
Right.
So which is fine.
Yeah.
But so there's lots of songs. People are sending Cardi B songs. She's cutting them. It's not taking so long to cut a record. You know what I'm saying? She had to write the record, so she's cutting lots of records.
Right.
Cardi B's first album is really successful.
Very.
Invasion of Privacy is a good album. It got
Very
lots
good.
of singles. There's lots of features. There's lots of all these things. Like, it's a very successful album. Since Cardi B's album, she's had 2 kids, gotten married, gotten divorced, Is she divorced yet?
No.
They're broken up though.
They're back together.
Whatever.
Yeah, I
So
think I heard they back
she's
together.
so like quite a few things have happened in Cardi B's like career in her life.
Right.
She's made tons of money.
Okay.
XYZ. Invasion of Privacy, I think, came out in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's 2024.
Mm-hmm.
That was 7 years ago.
Yeah.
So Cardi B has, and it's incredible, really, the way she's managed to stay relevant, having given us one
relevant.
album. She's given us one album in 7 years, and Cardi B
And only become bigger.
and only gotten bigger. Just checks getting fatter. That's it. So I
mean,
think
a real
Cardi B.
star.
I think Joe saying that Cardi B is scared to drop new music is probably true, because she got a lot of music and people are waiting for it. So it has nothing to do with that. It ain't that she don't got the hot records. It don't have the this.
Well, that's
don't
what
have
a
the that.
man said. He wrote on one of the comments under something since she put that out. Because did he direct it?
Who?
Her man. Oh, said.
Direct what?
This video.
I don't know.
I think he had something to do with it.
Sure.
But he wrote on Twitter Shade or Shade Room or somebody. I read where he said my baby got all the material. She's just not dropping it.
No, Joe saying that she's scared to drop it.
And that's what the man said, not
is-
Joe. Just to be clear.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Joe saying that she's actually just a kind of like nervous to drop new material is fair.
Okay.
Because if she drops a new album, now the time has gone. If it's a flop, that's not good for the brand. It might be better to just be like, this version of like Lauryn Hill gave us one. And instead of going like, Cuckoo just got a bag. We like you, Lauren.
Oh,
Big fan. Just you seemed a little nuts for a little while. Whatever. Which is cool.
yeah, but Lauren's been wrong too.
That too.
Yeah, she's
not taking that not taking that out of the equation whatsoever.
Yeah, she had a nasty deal, they say.
But Cardi B does not have that same deal.
Not at all. There's
Not
not
at
two
all.
yeah, they're not the same trajectory.
Because she could have, and whatever it is, either she must have some clause in her thing that's letting her not put out this project. Because it almost seems like she should have had to have put it out by now. Like that, like a trigger should have happened. Like you have to put out the next project within 5 years. That seems like a piece that would be a part of your contract. So maybe there's something that says like she needs to put out a single every however so often, or a project however so often, and she must be hitting that single option, because Cardi B has given us a song like every year.
To me, she's becoming like a persona. Not becoming, but she's like, to me, she's more known as being Cardi B than it is like her
Like
bops.
the star power.
Yeah,
is
just
Cardi
the
B.
star of Cardi B.
Sure.
Like,
We don't really talk about Cardi B on the show.
we do not, but hate her or we don't. Hate her or love her. And it's
like
not
her.
because, oh no, I like her. I don't have nothing against there's not one thing I could say that I dislike.
And I think she's a good celebrity.
I think she's a great celebrity, and I also think that she's nice.
Yeah, she seems
believe she's
genuine.
nice.
She seems
Yeah,
nice and like,
I-
like this is what,
but
she is what you get.
I also think that with, like, let's say, other rappers, it just feels like, to me, she likes the celebrity. She's good at it, and
She's co-signing the
yeah.
girls.
she's co-signing the girls.
I like
She
that.
has her place.
I like that.
Yeah. So
That's another way that is the thing she's taking out of Nicki's book. Nicki keeps a young up and coming artist, co-signing them, making them hotter, and that keeps her hot too. That is, Cardi is doing that.
I saw footage of her opening night tour in Oakland.
Cardi?
Onika.
Sure.
Packed, clearly.
Obviously.
Of course.
Yeah, no,
She's Nicki fucking Minaj.
that doesn't surprise.
And I gotta say, it was good to see. It was good to see, just to me, because I always say that she raised a generation.
Yeah.
And that was evidence that, okay, Onika, you do some of that stuff that she does unnecessary, and it's a lot. It's not necessary, because she has the people. I mean, she has the people, and to me, she also has like the material.
Yeah, Nicki's got a lot of songs.
Yeah, we have like Nicki Bops.
Nicki's got a lot of songs. She's got a couple albums.
Yeah.
How many she got? Maybe like 4, 5?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Not that many for length of career.
For like 15 years.
Yeah, not that many albums. So I think she has like 4.
But I feel like the girls are not giving albums like that, because how many Rihanna got?
11, 12.
Right, Rihanna was doing a lot. She ain't doing nothing
Yeah,
now.
Rihanna has a lot of albums.
Right.
Rihanna has
Right.
quite
I
a
think
few
I
albums.
heard that was part of their contract, with like an album a year at one point.
Yeah, like if you're pushing it because you're putting out albums.
Right.
But again, Rihanna also doesn't write anything.
Right.
So if you're not really writing that much, you can just kind of like, if you write and you write like a madman, you can kind of be on like a Dua Lipa, Ariana Grande, Beyonce-ish schedule.
Right.
Where you're dropping like every 2 years,
Right.
3. But like if you don't write shit, songs, bop,
Right.
bop, bop, push them out.
You were mentioning earlier, just in our lunch, you were mentioning like finances and just money and what it looks like or what it don't. Let me ask the question though.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, because it's the same thing. Just let me ask the question and you're going to say it. What does financially stable look like to you?
What does financially stable look like to me? Financially stable looks like when you're not. I've been financially stable at multiple times in my life. This is right now. I don't know if I would call myself financially stable. I actually would maybe go ahead and say I'm not. But in other times I have been. And financially stable is when you're not thinking about money. Enough money is coming in. Enough money is saved up. So you're not like just like thinking about the next check, the next thing.
Right.
That's financially stable.
Right.
Like, oh, my rent is this much. I have this much. I make this much. This would be really hard for me to fuck this up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
this is when your bills are set up in a scenario where this would be very difficult to do.
Right.
What about you? What's this financially stable sound like to you?
I think for me, financially stable is the same thing. It's where I don't have to like, for me, because I am not one who really, I mean, money comes and go for me.
Money comes and goes for all.
Yeah. But also money comes and go. And I also have the ability to be broke and also don't nobody know it and look very rich.
I have done that before.
Yeah, because that's just one of my gifts.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, I'm very, 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 very good at it.
Very good at that. That's a skill. Okay, we're out
very
here
good at
in
it.
these streets.
So
Looking
I feel
wealthy.
like my birthday look
Cute.
very cute, very good.
Everyone was really cute.
That was a good time.
A lot of cute bitches.
Birthday look was bought a year ago. She said never worn it, like I do. So no matter what was in my bank account, I didn't take it. I had said to you the day before when you asked what was I wearing, I said you'll see because I've already bought it. I didn't buy anything, but I did earlier today. I asked a few of our people on Instagram what did financially stable look like to them, and a few
Oh, okay.
answers,
Sure.
just to get a little feedback. Somebody said bills on auto pay, not checking my account.
Yeah,
While
that's
out,
what I'm telling you.
check. Somebody said being free to do, move, live to my terms without worry. Pretty much the same thing. Someone replied, a mirage.
A mirage?
Yeah.
Financially stable looks like a mirage?
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
That's saying a whole lot more about them.
Somebody said when my rent or mortgage is on auto pay and going to the farmer's market weekly. I know that's right. Go and get the turnips, honey.
That's what I'm saying. You know, the good. I feel like the farmers markets are actually cheaper than the regular markets. But
True. Someone said sleeping all damn day with no worries.
that's different.
Get your rest. That is financially stable.
That is financially
something.
stable.
Or depressed.
But I don't know. I think that's financially stable, but I think that's a different version of financially
I
stable.
like that too. And the
That's
last one,
retired.
yeah, the last one is being able to manage the lifestyle you want, but also being able to save and build.
Interesting.
So thank you guys for writing that. And also to this question, if you guys want to reply, email us at
the
what is it
Oko
called?
Coco Show at
Yeah.
gmail.com.
Yep. You have anything?
Follow us. Yeah. So like so we have a segment. Have we tried this before? Praise or pause?
We're doing it now?
Yeah, we're doing it now.
But I thought we have to compile a list of what we.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the list out of my ass right now.
Oh, I'm not saying anything then.
You're gonna say praise or pause.
No, but go.
Yes.
Go.
I'm gonna come with the concepts.
The concept.
Yeah, like what the praise. So we either praise, we like it, pause, don't like it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So rainbow,
Oh, you're okay. What? Like a rainbow?
the color rainbow. Praise or pause.
Praise.
Why?
Because it's a rainbow.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Just
I don't feel like why would you be pausing on a rainbow?
I mean, maybe like we like rainbow. Maybe I'm over rainbow. Like, you know, I kind of feel like I feel like I'm a little like pause rainbow because like everyone, like when I think of rainbow, I think of like commercialism gaze. Even though we have this beautiful rainbow background, I don't think it's commercialism in our instance. But
I don't even think of gay when I think of rainbows.
you don't think of gays when you think of rainbows?
Not automatically. The first thing I think of is what rainbows also meant before gays took it. Like good luck or an omen. If a storm ended, you looked in the sky and you saw a rainbow. That wasn't about fags.
Oh,
that
interesting.
was because the storm is over, honey. Hallelujah.
See, he said fags this time.
One time.
One time.
Adrian told me today for you to stop saying. She literally just said that after her meeting. We have to talk to her later.
Oh.
Yeah, she literally said that. I'm so glad that I said that. I said it and then I thought, oh shit, Adrian gonna tell me not to say it. She literally just said that.
That's funny.
She's like, tell Corey to fix his editing skills with that word. He knows how to do everything else.
This is pulling out.
Stop putting it on.
Stop pulling it out. It's funny.
She literally just said it. And then I say it, Adrian, you know I don't usually do what you say don't do.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Ogo and I we're
But
like
finish. What now?
Oh, okay. Okay. Electric cars.
Okay, praise.
Why? You have to say why.
This is gonna be long. I don't know
What
why.
do you mean,
I
why?
don't even drive. 'Cause they
God
look
damn,
cool.
which I tried a game and I was like,
They
oh,
look
let's try it
cool.
because a lot of cars look cool. Gas
Okay,
cars look
next
cool
one.
too.
Okay, next.
Non-alcoholic beverages.
Not interested. Pause.
Pause.
Yeah, not interested.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Wait, not true. They had a kombucha at the wine bar that my party was. That was very cute, very good. A few people who were like non-alcoholic there got it, and I sipped some.
Yeah.
Nice, one of the best kombuchas I've ever had, actually.
How do you feel about this studio we're recording in today?
I think it's okay.
Praise or
I think
pause?
I think it's praise.
Oh, okay.
God bless the building.
God bless the building. I'm kind of on pause. I prefer our home studio.
Oh no, our home studio is our home studio.
Yeah, like I definitely.
Yeah, but I think that this is intimate, and I think that every once in a while the people may be seeing this.
Yeah, every once in a while you will be seeing this because if we were booking and sometimes we'd be booking and we couldn't book it and now we had to book this.
Right, as long as you got that and niggas.
And
we
niggas,
here.
yeah, we're here. We're out here in these streets. Praise or pause. Beyonce's new country songs.
Oh, praise, because they're fabulous.
Okay. Praise or pause. iPhone.
Praise, because that's the only thing I've ever had since I've had a smartphone.
See, I'm kind of ready to pause it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm kind of over it.
Because
I'm just like, it's like doing I feel like all the phones look the same. Everyone has the same fucking ringtone. I'm kind of like, I feel like, I don't want to say I feel a little basic, but I feel a little basic. I feel like Samsung phones have got mad cool and fun since then, and maybe like now they flipping and shit and doing other stuff. Like I want to maybe go fuck around over there.
They say the new ones are not doing much. Oh shit.
The new what?
The new the new iPhone.
Yeah, they're not. They're all basic.
Right. All right. We have one time for one more.
Yeah, we have time for one more.
Do you want to talk about? Because either one, I'm just gonna pick one, and I'm going to give you a choice.
Okay, yeah.
We just either gonna talk about it one today and then the other next week. Because these are two we will talk about. Wendy Williams or Gwyneth Paltrow, and we ain't never mentioned that last one.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Okay, Wendy, we are gonna talk about you, honey.
It's coming, Wendy. It's coming.
And we send Wendy love.
Yeah, we send Wendy
really
love.
send Wendy Williams love.
We like black women.
Yeah, we'll say that.
We have more to say about Wendy Williams.
Yes, we do.
I do.
So Gwyneth Paltrow said in a recent podcast.
Oh, fuck. You know, you said Gwyneth Paltrow, and I thought you meant Gwen Stefani. And I would never. I was way...
I know that. I'm thinking, why are you jumping up with Gwyneth Paltrow?
way more interested in the conversation about Gwen Stefani. I don't give a fuck about Gwyneth Paltrow.
This is interesting.
Okay.
Gwyneth, because you already said it. Gwyneth Paltrow says that women... In a recent podcast, she said that white women have a lot to learn from black women when it comes to self-love. And this is what Gwyneth Paltrow said in a recent... I think that bitch got all type of shows on TV.
Sure.
So I feel like she's...
That's an interesting like headline. Give me a little more context.
I'll read the whole thing. So she says that, quote, and this is her quote, "My black women friends know themselves, love themselves in a way that I think white women are not taught to. I think white women are taught to be competitive with one another, which is something I've tried to work so hard to dispel because I don't believe in competition between women, but we're raised to be competitive, to be jealous, to look over each other's shoulders. And at least in my black women's circle of friends, they do not do that. There's an immediate acceptance and safety and appreciation," end of quote. I never, ever, ever cared what Gwyneth Paltrow said until I read that.
I thought it was okay. So it's interesting because as a headline, there's a couple ways it could be spun.
Oh yeah.
But I think Gwyneth Paltrow, she seems cool. So like that doesn't necessarily like surprise me. Gwyneth Paltrow's cool with Chris Martin. You know, Chris Martin's cool with Beyonce.
Well, Gwyneth was married to Chris.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't think they're married anymore.
No, they're not. Okay. But like,
now she did get up there at one of them concerts and say, "Nigga, don't do that again."
Gwen did that?
Remember when they were she got up there with Kanye and Jay-Z and like what was that tour they did together?
Gwyneth Paltrow did that?
That was a big deal.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they were singing "Niggas in Paris." Was in almost in Paradise.
Niggas in Paris.
Yes, and she said the N-word.
That's funny. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Interesting.
So, I feel like I was shocked by that because I don't feel that it was shocking that Gwyneth Paltrow have black women friends. I'll say this, living in Los Angeles, a lot of white women here have black women friends.
Yeah.
They may not be besties, but this is a city where Gwyneth Paltrow having a nice circle of black women that keep it real, honey, that sounds right
That doesn't sound too far-fetched.
But it made me think...
pulling up the side of my nail.
Right.
Girl, stop doing your nail yourself. Stop doing this. This is so tragic.
But it made me think of like conversations that you and I have had about the trust that we have for black women.
Oh, for sure.
Or how push come to shove, when a black woman show up for you, they really show up. And I can honestly say, I don't know. I can't name a black woman that I felt like was competitive of me. Now, it's different.
No,
I'm not a woman.
Yeah, it's completely different. But
I've never felt that.
I'm trying to think if black women feel the same if the black women feel competition between themselves.
Sometimes.
I'm sure. I'm wondering Gwyneth's perspective on that concept.
Well, because she's a white woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm saying it's a little askew.
I'm sure there was black women that read that and said, "Child, we can get ugly with each other."
Yeah, I've seen Housewives or whatever show.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I've seen big one.
Potomac.
The bitches be talking to each other. They be talking wild. But that's interesting, Gwyneth. I can smell the gel nail polish that didn't cure right on my hand, and now I'm salty. I don't know if y'all been doing y'all nails yourselves, but one of the things I'm struggling with is how to make them stick to my nails. So if you know how to make them stick better, I figured out how to make them look cuter,
Okay.
but I haven't really been able to figure out how to make them stick, and I never really had them not stick. Maybe it's because I'm using cheap shit.
It
I
might
don't
be.
know. It might be. Because like when I tell you all my shit's just be coming up off the sides, like on some ghetto shit, I'm not a fan. But yeah, it's been a busy week. Next week I'm coming back with some Uber stories. This has been a little bit interesting. I want to talk a little bit about electric cars and in Los Angeles. Do we have time? 8:47?
I don't think so.
No, we don't.
No.
All of you, thank you for tuning into this
Thank you guys
episode.
for listening. Thank you guys.
We're back. We're in these streets.
We'll be back next week.
We'll be back next week.
We'll be back talking about whatever's
on the
whatever
table.
we talking about.
Yeah, we'll be talking about things. Things we thinking.
So thank you guys.
Stay super fabulous.
Bye.
Until then.